Today's video we're gonna be reviewing the episode that just came out of my stats as an assassin exceeds that of the hero episode 4 that came out today. And honestly, I mean, if you watch the video, kinda like self-explanatory. There are mainly two things I want to get. Mm, so obviously there's you get the reason why these two sisters are fighting is because the gray hair was like born special. What it comes down to like envy, and then towards the second half of the episode, the guy was kind of assigned to or it wasn't assigned, but he the father said Amelia, the girl, the gray-haired girl, no, uh, she has to pretty much stay because she's the one child. And the other guy said, "Oh, how about we duel? And then whoever wins that duel, obviously, gets Amelia." And he, obviously, obviously he chose himself as the fighter, but the father chose the blonde-haired princess to fight in the steed. So they fight. She obviously lost, but with that, I guess her father like unlocked memories, because it's explained like he was so heartbroken that it just had to be forgotten, and it was like some kind of death of her childhood friend that happened like in front of her, and that's understandable. But one thing that happened towards this flashback was that we see this person, um, he's very mysterious. It's hanging around like on the tree, and he gives the princess, the young princess, um a bomb pretty much, and he says this bomb will attract monsters. So that's what it does, and like there's obviously questions like why would it be there, like how does he even know, like hopefully more um things can be answered by him, but for now it's just the question of like who he is, how do you know. What I'm getting at, honestly, thinking about it, is like he's probably connected to Demon King somehow, some way, or is connected with the demon side in some way. We don't know yet. But the other thing I did want to bring up was that, so Akira, he mentions that after, the, once he leaves this elf place, um, his partner, his familiar, told him that should go to the Beastman land or whatever, because they have like good weapons, like they can make you very good stuff. And obviously the episode ends with that, with him saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna go." But then we also find out that it seems like the group of students who meet him is planning to go there as well, so they're kind of like meet him there, and it's very unintentional. They obviously don't know. They're just going because like the same reason Akira is going to upgrade things. Their arsenal, I guess. Upgrade arsenal. But yeah, those are like the two things that really stuck out to me, that the meeting and the whole that person, mysterious person. But the other thing I want to bring up is that there was um that there's no mention of like the main plot of this story. I understand it's just episode 4. They're like, building up pressure. But I mean, I don't know, I just wanted to say that there's no like mention of the king and the princess and like the whole story. Like that didn't there was no mention of them in this episode, that's what I'm getting at. And I don't know, that makes me kind of nervous in the story sense because we don't know what they're doing. I feel like they're amassing their own army, because also we didn't with the since we didn't get anything new about the princess or the king, what they're doing. We obviously didn't get any new information on the other students that did stay in the castle. So right now, for all we know, the princess could literally be like possessing them with demons, getting her demon friends to possess the body and then, make her make her own army of these heroes. But yeah, it should be exciting for next episode. Um, see what we got there with them, the whole blacksmith or whatever. But yeah, next episode should be interesting. Um, I guess I'll just end the video there. Please do a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.